Well, I haven't made a video in a few weeks. Sorry, I've been very inactive. I haven't made a video since the Illinois post game, and I apologize. I have just been lazy and really just not in the mood to make post game videos for obvious reasons. And for those of you who will say I'm not making them because we're losing, I didn't make one for the Michigan State game, and I had all the reason in the world to make one for the Michigan State game. So, yeah, there's been 3 games played since my last post-game video. This isn't necessarily a post-game video either. We did lose to Indiana on Saturday. First time since 2020. And only the second time in, 30 years or whatever it is. What is there to say? I don't know. I've kind of run out of things to say. We beat Michigan State a few weeks ago, Halloween weekend. I think it was, or was it the week before Halloween? I think it was the week before Halloween. We beat Michigan State 24-17. I was out of town for that game. The Oregon game, we lost, but we played better than I thought. This Indiana game, we played terrible, especially offensively. And this is not... We're 5-5 now. We're on a bye week next week. And we play Northwestern. We play Northwestern at home, the last home game of the year. And then Ohio State and Columbus. So, I mean, we're looking at either 6-6 or 5-7. I think we'll beat Northwestern. I think we're going to lose to Ohio State, and we'll finish 6-6. And just barely make a bowl game, finish 500. This has been just a dumpster fire of a year, basically. Kirk Campbell. Those who don't know, Kirk Campbell is our offensive coordinator. Gotta go. Got to go, bro. My buddy Evan Chino on YouTube, said something that made a lot of sense to me and should make sense to a lot of you, especially if you're a Michigan fan, you've watched every game this year. When we're on offense and we got Warren in there and we're getting, we're having a good drive, we're getting momentum, or maybe we get a big run or a big pass, and we're getting down into opponent territory. And as soon as we get some sort of momentum, they put in freaking Alex Orji. Now I know I was saying we needed to play Orji at the beginning of the year. This guy can't pass the ball at all. He could not hit the broadside of a barn. Just take him out. Put him in at running back. That's another thing Evan said. Put him in at running back. He probably would be better off in that position. The dude is athletic. Have you seen him do kip-ups? Have you seen him juke around? Have you seen him run? He can move. Put him in at running back. Not at quarterback. He can't... Because as soon as they put Alex Orji in at quarterback, it becomes the most predictable offensive play calling you've ever seen. Every single time they hand it off to they give Alex Orji, put him in at quarterback for a play or two. It's the same thing every time. A designed quarterback run. And it never works. It never works. Either it's a designed quarterback run or they hand it off. Either way, the defense knows what's going to happen. So just stop doing it. Stop doing it. And I don't know what to say about this offense. There's just no one on this offense that's worth a damn. Nowhere. We got no quarterback. Kalel Mullings has been non-existent. Donovan Edwards also non-existent. I mean, it's not completely their fault. There's not one single offensive lineman who seems to care. Colston Love is good. O'Leary, that other tight end, he's pretty good. But other than that, what do we have? Just a disastrous offensive year. Awful. I thought in the preseason, I said, I think we're going to have a pretty good defense, like really good defense, actually, and we'll probably have a serviceable, decent offense that, we'll be able to do just enough to, win games, score 25 to 35 points a game. Maybe, no, not happening. Not happening. I didn't think this offense would be, amazing or anything, but I thought they would be serviceable, not one of the worst offenses in the entire country like they are. Kirk Campbell's got to go. Fire him, please. Wink Martindale, I'm not ready to jump on that train yet because he has had some decent games where he's had this Indiana game in particular. That second half was excellent. Excellent. We held Indiana in check, and we had a chance, man. We scored a touchdown, and we had a chance to win this thing. But we get down into the end zone, or into the red zone, rather, and they just fall apart. They hand the ball off a million times. It's 3rd down and 10 or whatever it is, and they're Alex Orgy is out there. I don't understand. It's some of the worst play calling I've ever seen. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. We get the ball off of an interception. It's 17-3. We need to score. 1st down, handoff, nothing. Look at what we do here on 2nd and goal. Davis Warren's in shotgun. First of all, they're taking their sweet time. You just need 7 yards. Another handoff to Edwards, and it goes nowhere. Okay, so he pushes forward for a few yards, right? You're in prime position. And this is what I'm talking about. 3rd down and goal. They bring in Orgy. What's going to happen? Oh, wow. Shocker. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get nothing. Nothing. This is what we do on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, and then we have to kick a field goal. We should have been in the end zone. And instead of going for it, because Sherrone Moore is too conservative. He's too conservative. Take the points. I get it. We're in the 3rd quarter. You don't need a touchdown. But you know what? It would be really nice, because how many more opportunities are we going to have before we're in the end zone? How many more opportunities are we going to have? They throw an interception deep in their own territory. You got to take advantage of those things. There needed to be a touchdown there. There needed to be a touchdown there, because we ended up having another field goal and a touchdown later. We could have tied the game with those points. We could have had, I'm not saying we would have won the game. I'm not. But I'm just saying, you have to take advantage of those opportunities. And they're terrible play calls. Why? What is wrong? Why can't you do play action? You run it 3 straight times, and it goes nowhere. We hadn't been able to run the ball all day. We had some success. There was some success throwing the football. Running the ball has not worked. 2 runs with Donovan Edwards and a run with Alex Orgy on 3rd and goal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is why this man needs to be fired. It's boneheaded offensive play calling. And then Sherrone Moore is too conservative for his own good. He doesn't want to take a chance on anything. And now I get it, he doesn't have any faith in his offense, but when you have opportunities like that, you got to take advantage of it. If you throw an interception, you throw an interception. At least it'd be in the end zone. At least they wouldn't take it all the way back. I don't know, man. I don't have much faith. I'm hoping they can do something in these last 2 games to just, some magical play calling that'll make me change my mind on Kurt Campbell, but I'm just not convinced that's going to happen. So they better figure something out. This Northwestern game is very important. But honestly, there's a part of me that doesn't even want to win Northwestern. Because if we do, then we're bowl eligible. And that means if we're bowl eligible, then we have to watch another game where I'm screaming into a camera. Now, of course, I want Michigan to win. Don't get me wrong. I want them to win out. I want them to beat Ohio State. Of course I do. But, yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. With the way they've been playing and the way Ohio State has been playing, it ain't happening, Jack. It ain't happening. They may not let up. They may just score like 80 points on us and put us away, and just keep running the score up. Because I could see Ryan Day being petty about it, about the last 3 years. And for everyone who is upset at the Oregon head coach, Dan Lanning, I was blanking for a second. For everyone who was upset that he scored when he should have taken a knee at the end of the Michigan game, I don't believe in that at all. He had every right to do it against our defense. If you don't want him to score, then stop it.